So now let's take a look at a few problems solving using I equals PRT. So the first one says find the simple interest. So this is the one we're going to be looking for. For $500 invested, now be careful, invested does not mean the I. The invested is your principal, what you're starting with. In a savings account at 3.25% for 3 years. So notice I've highlighted 3 things, but we have 4 things here. So this is the one we're looking for. The 500 is going to be your principal. The rate, now keep in mind, 3.25% as a decimal, we need to move it back 2 spots. We need to use this as a decimal. So 0.0325, and T is time, so 3 years. So notice this is the only one we don't have. So we're going to take what we know and we're going to plug it into our simple interest formula. So we don't know I know my P, which is 500, times, and actually I'm going to use a little x because I'm going to put a decimal here, 0.0325 times 3. So now we're just going to type all of that into our calculator. So we type in 500 times 0.0325 times 3, so the interest is $48.75. So if you were to put in $500 into the bank at this rate for 3 years, they would give you an additional $48.75 back. Okay? For the second one, if you borrow $12,000, so that's your starting amount, for 30 months at 6.5% interest. What is the total amount? So we're going to do the same thing we did in the first one, but we're going to have to do one more step for the total amount you will have to repay. What is the question asking? Well, we don't know our interest. We are borrowing $12,000. Now be careful, we need to put 30 months into years. So if I do 30 months divided by 12, that's 2.5 years. So this right here is 2.5 years. So that's going to go down here for time. And our interest rate, remember we need to make this a decimal, so move it back twice, and we get 0.065. So let's set this up. 12,000 times 0.065 times 2.5. Then we're going to type all of that into our calculator. 0.065 times 2.5. So I is $1,950. So your interest you're paying is $1,950. Now, what you have to do, you borrowed $12,000, so you have to pay them back $12,000, plus you have to pay them some interest. So the total amount you'll have to repay is $13,950.